Matthew death. Ketamine queen Moniker sparks legal debate ahead of criminal trial. Jasveen Sangha pleaded not guilty to charges in connection to Matthew Perry's ketamine overdose death. The use of the nickname Ketamine Queen to refer to the woman charged in connection to Matthew Perry's ketamine overdose has sparked a legal debate. While the move was strategic, the inclusion of the nickname risks unfairly prejudicing the jury, Duncan Levin, Harvey Weinstein's former defense attorney, told Fox News Digital. Jasveen Sangha, referred to as the Ketamine Queen in multiple court documents related to the case, was charged with one count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine. She was also charged with one count of maintaining a drug-involved premises, one count of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, one count of possession with intent to distribute ketamine, and 5 counts of distribution of ketamine. My client never met Matthew Perry. Has nothing to do with Matthew Perry, and all the supposed rumors otherwise are just that. Urban legend. Mark Geragos, Sangha's lawyer, told ABC 7. Geragos criticized the U.S. Attorney's Office for using Ketamine Queen to refer to Sangha in the indictment. I admire the cleverness of it, he said. I don't think it has any place in an indictment. In the end, while it may grab attention, it also opens the door for claims of prosecutorial misconduct or unfair labeling. Duncan Levin, Harvey Weinstein's former defense attorney. We never claimed to have given her the Ketamine Queen nickname. That is something her customers, Eric Fleming, included, did, the U.S. Attorney's Office told the outlet. The nickname paints the defendant in a highly negative light before any evidence is even presented, suggesting a central role in drug-related crimes. Levin, who was not involved in Sangha's case, explained. The defense will likely argue that it's inflammatory and irrelevant, especially if the name came from someone else, as it could bias jurors and shift their focus from the facts. In the end, while it may grab attention, it also opens the door for claims of prosecutorial misconduct or unfair labeling. The U.S. Attorney's Office accused Sangha of providing the fatal dose of ketamine to Perry through her middleman, Eric Fleming, and the actor's assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa. Iwamasa had begun to look for additional sources of ketamine as Perry's addiction spiraled out of control, authorities claimed. Fleming, who was acquainted with Perry through a mutual friend, was introduced to Sangha through an unidentified person with the intention of obtaining ketamine. Fleming and Sangha communicated about the price and quantity of ketamine through text messages. According to court documents, just got this from my person, Fleming later wrote to Perry's assistant in text messages included in Iwamasa's plea agreement documents. She only deals with high-end and celebs. If it were not great stuff, she'd lose her business. Sangha's nickname was appropriate to include in the indictment, former federal prosecutor Nima Rahmani told Fox News Digital. However, the West Coast trial lawyer's founder claimed bringing it up now was just a ploy to win the public relations battle. Rahmani added, "It's probably too late for that." At trial, the defense will try to exclude it if the probative value of the evidence is outweighed by its prejudicial effect, he explained. It may come down to whether Sangha marketed herself as the Ketamine Queen. If so, it's an admission of a defendant and will probably come in. Sangha allegedly maintained a stash house located in North Hollywood, California, which she used for manufacturing, storing, and distributing controlled substances, including methamphetamine, a Schedule A controlled substance, and ketamine, a Schedule EI controlled substance. According to court documents, the ketamine allegedly provided by Sangha and delivered to Iwamasa by Fleming killed Perry on October 28. That morning, Perry's assistant administered a shot of ketamine to the actor around 8:30 a.m. By 12:45 p.m. Perry had instructed Iwamasa to give him another injection while the French star watched a movie. Roughly 40 minutes later, Perry requested another injection, allegedly telling Iwamasa, "Shoot me up with a big one." According to the plea agreement, the Levin assistant administered a third injection to Perry while the 54-year-old was near or in a jacuzzi. Iwamasa then left the home to run errands for Perry. When he returned, the assistant found Perry face down in the jacuzzi, deceased. Perry's death was caused by acute effects of ketamine, according to his autopsy completed on October 29. Drowning, coronary artery disease, and buprenorphine effects were listed as contributing factors.